realm of love and relationships. The art of communication stands as the bedrock upon which enduring partnerships are built. Drawing on the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, a revered text that delves into the intricacies of persuasion and rhetoric, we uncover timeless strategies that can rejuvenate and strengthen the bonds of love. Imagine, if you will, a relationship as a garden. Like any garden, it requires attention, nurturing, and most importantly, understanding the nature of its growth. In the same vein, Guiguzi teaches us the importance of understanding human nature. Recognizing the emotional and psychological needs of your partner paves the way for a deeper connection. It's about listening with intent, not just to respond, but to understand. This foundational understanding is what turns a dwindling spark into a roaring flame. Every word we utter is like a seed planted in this garden of love. Guiguzi emphasizes the mastery of speech, reminding us that how we say something is often as important as what we say. In the context of a relationship, this translates to choosing words that uplift rather than wound. Words that encourage rather than discourage. It's about knowing when to offer silence as a form of support and when to fill the silence with reassurance and love. Employing rhetorical techniques, as suggested by Guiguzi, doesn't mean manipulating emotions, but rather appealing to them in a genuine way. For instance, sharing personal anecdotes that resonate with your partner's experiences or dreams can strengthen your emotional bond. It's about creating a narrative together where both partners are the protagonist, overcoming challenges and celebrating victories as one. Discernment between truth and falsehood is crucial. In love, this means being authentic with your feelings and intentions. Pretense may temporarily smooth over issues, but lasting relationships are built on honesty and trust. It's about being true to yourself and, by extension, to your partner. Guiguzi places a significant emphasis on the role of emotions in persuasion. In a relationship, acknowledging and validating each other's emotions is key. Whether it's joy, sadness, or anger, recognizing and addressing these emotions openly strengthens the bond. It's the shared emotional experiences that weave the fabric of a strong relationship. Lastly, adaptability in communication is highlighted. Every individual is unique, and so is every relationship. What works for one couple may not work for another. It's about finding your unique rhythm, understanding when to push for growth and when to let things flow naturally. Incorporating real-life examples, consider the story of Alex and Jamie, who found their relationship at a crossroads after years of being together. By applying the principles of Guiguzi, they learned to understand each other's evolving needs, to communicate with kindness and clarity, and to navigate their emotional landscapes with empathy. Their story is a testament to the transformative power of effective communication, grounded in ancient wisdom yet timeless in its applicability. In weaving through these idioms and teachings, this narrative serves as a reminder that the art of communication, when mastered, has the power to transform not just our love life but every interaction we have. It's about nurturing the garden of relationships with understanding, care, and above all, a deep connection that transcends words. In the glow of the evening light, with the soft hum of the city in the background, a tale unfolds, one of love, finance, and the intertwining paths that lead to a richer relationship. This is not just a story, it's a journey through the highs and lows of combining hearts and assets, navigating through turbulent waters with the wisdom of Guiguzi and a sprinkle of idiomatic expressions, making every twist and turn relatable and profoundly human. Our narrative begins with two souls, Anna and Mark, who found in each other not just love but a shared vision for the future. Yet, as they soon discovered, building a life together was more than just shared dreams. It involved merging their financial worlds, a task that seemed daunting at first. Herein lies the crux of our tale, a testament to the ancient Chinese philosophy that underscores the importance of understanding human nature and mastering speech. In their journey, Anna and Mark realized that discussing finances required more than just factual exchanges. It demanded an understanding of each other's fears, hopes, and dreams. Much like the teachings of Guiguzi, they learned to master the art of communication, employing different types of speech for varied contexts. Financial talks on rainy evenings became less about numbers and more about building a shared vision, illustrating the principle that mastery of speech is crucial to convey messages effectively. The couple's story is peppered with idioms that add color and depth to their financial discourse. Phrases like saving for a rainy day or not putting all their eggs in one basket became mantras in their household, enriching their narrative and underscoring the skillful deployment of idioms. These expressions, rooted in wisdom and experience, helped them navigate their fiscal responsibilities with a sense of humor and grace. The tale also integrates real-life samples that many can relate to, enhancing credibility and audience connection. For instance, Anna's decision to invest in further education was a move towards betting on a dark horse, a risky venture that promised high rewards. Mark's conservative approach to savings, on the other hand, showcased the importance of keeping the home fires burning, ensuring that their financial base was secure and steady. The wisdom of Guiguzi shone through their strategy to balance emotional and logical facets of financial planning. Understanding and appealing to emotional states, as the ancient text teaches, was key in their discussions about investments and savings. Mark learned to present his logical arguments by first appealing to Anna's aspirations and fears, a tactic that proved effective and harmonious. Their adaptability in communication, another gem from Guiguzi's teachings, was evident in how they tailored their discussions based on their moods and the context, ensuring that each conversation was productive and devoid of conflict. This flexibility was crucial in their journey, illustrating the ancient philosophy's relevance in modern-day relationship dynamics. As our story draws to a close, we see Anna and Mark, hand in hand, looking towards the horizon. Their journey from tense, awkward conversations about finances to a harmonious partnership is a testament to the enduring power of effective communication, understanding, and the strategic application of ancient wisdom in the modern world. Their tale, rich in emotion, wisdom, and practical lessons, serves as a beacon for couples navigating the complex waters of love and finance. It's a narrative that not only entertains but educates, leaving the audience with a profound understanding of building a richer relationship, both emotionally and financially. In the vast ocean of our modern world, where the waves of change are relentless, it's easy to feel adrift. Yet, as we navigate these tumultuous seas together, there's a guiding star that has the power to lead us toward shores of understanding and connection: storytelling. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, I've come to see that the art of storytelling isn't just about spinning tales, it's about forging connections, understanding the human condition, and leading with empathy. In every story I craft, I strive to embody the principles of understanding human nature, mastering speech, utilizing rhetorical techniques, discerning truth from falsehood, recognizing the role of emotions, and adapting communication to the audience at hand. Take, for instance, the tale of a small town grappling with change as a new company moves in, promising jobs, but also bringing unforeseen challenges. Here, the art of storytelling becomes a bridge between the townsfolk and the newcomers, facilitating a dialogue grounded in mutual understanding and respect. By weaving idioms like "a stitch in time saves 9, the narrative underscores the importance of proactive communication in preempting conflicts. Moreover, integrating real-life samples, such as the story of a community that successfully navigated similar challenges, adds credibility and relatability to the narrative. It's a testament to the power of stories to not only reflect our realities, but also to inspire us to shape them for the better. In crafting these narratives, I am constantly mindful of the balance between uniqueness and engagement. It's a delicate dance, akin to a late-night show host who must keep the audience captivated, weaving humor with depth and levity with significance. Each story, ranging from 6,000 to 10,000 characters, is a journey through emotions, designed to leave the listener not just entertained but also enlightened. As we face the seas of change, let us remember that storytelling is not just an art but a compass. It guides us, not by avoiding the stormy waters, but by teaching us to sail better, together. In the words of Guiguzi, understanding and adapting to the human heart is the essence of all communication. As we chart our course through these changing times, may our stories be the sails that catch the winds of change, propelling us toward a future of deeper understanding and connection. In the dance of love, understanding your partner's needs can sometimes feel like deciphering an ancient script. It's a delicate balance between listening and expressing, a skill that, when mastered, can transform relationships. Inspired by the teachings of Guiguzi, an ancient Chinese philosopher known for his wisdom on persuasion and communication, this narrative explores how we can apply these ancient strategies to foster deeper connections in our relationships. The art of listening, unveiling the heart's desires. At the core of Guiguzi's teachings is the understanding of human nature. In the context of love, this translates to recognizing and appreciating the complexities of your partner's desires and fears. It's about tuning into the unspoken words, the subtle gestures that reveal what the heart yearns for. Just as a master storyteller captivates their audience, we must learn to captivate our partner's heart by truly listening, not just hearing. This act alone can bridge gaps and heal unseen wounds. The symphony of speech, crafting words that touch the soul. Words have the power to build or break. Guiguzi emphasized the mastery of speech, adjusting one's message to the listener's needs. In love, this means speaking words that affirm, uplift, and reassure. It's about knowing when to offer silence, when to speak words of love, and when to articulate your needs. The right words at the right time can be a balm to the soul, strengthening the bond between partners. The palette of persuasion, painting emotions that resonate. Emotions are the colors of our inner world. Guiguzi taught the importance of utilizing rhetorical techniques to evoke emotions. In relationships, this can be seen in the way we share our feelings, hopes, and dreams. It's about creating a space where emotions are not just shared but are also felt and understood. By appealing to the heart, we can foster a deeper emotional connection with our partner. The mirror of truth, reflecting honesty and integrity. In the intricate dance of love, discernment between truth and falsehood is paramount. Guiguzi valued the ability to differentiate genuine speech from deception. This principle reminds us of the importance of honesty and integrity in our relationships. Being truthful strengthens trust, while integrity ensures that our actions align with our words. Together, they form the foundation of a lasting relationship. The chameleon of communication, adapting to the rhythm of love. Just as a chameleon changes its colors, Guiguzi highlighted the necessity of adaptability in communication. Every relationship has its rhythm, a unique blend of personalities, experiences, and emotions. Understanding and adapting to this rhythm means knowing when to lead and when to follow, when to speak up and when to remain silent. It's about harmonizing your needs with those of your partner, creating a melody that resonates with both hearts. Weaving the tapestry of connection, real-life threads. Integrating real-life examples, let's consider the story of Alex and Jamie. Despite their love for each other, misunderstandings were common. By applying Guiguzi's principles, they learned to listen deeply, speak kindly, share openly, act honestly, and adapt willingly. This transformed their relationship, turning discord into harmony. In conclusion, the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, when applied to modern relationships, offers invaluable insights into understanding and meeting our partner's needs. By mastering the art of communication, we can weave a stronger, more resilient fabric of love. Remember, in the language of love, every word, every silence, every emotion speaks volumes. Let's become fluent in this language together, nurturing a love that is not only spoken but also deeply felt and understood. In the tapestry of human experience, few threads are as vibrant or as sought after as the quest for enduring love. Weaving through the ages, the pursuit of a love that withstands the test of time remains a universal aspiration. Yet, in a world where the fleeting often overshadows the lasting, how does one unlock the secrets to enduring love? This narrative, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and infused with modern-day insights, seeks to unravel this mystery. The journey begins with an understanding of human nature, a principle deeply rooted in the teachings of Guiguzi. Love, at its core, is not merely an emotion but a complex interplay of mutual respect, understanding, and shared values. It thrives on the bedrock of knowing and appreciating the essence of another person. Just as a master storyteller must know their audience, so too must partners in love strive to truly understand each other. This foundational understanding fosters a connection that transcends the superficial, anchoring the relationship in deeper soil. Mastery of speech, another cornerstone of Guiguzi's teachings, plays a pivotal role in nurturing love. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship. The ability to express thoughts, desires, and concerns openly and kindly is akin to the art of a skilled orator who knows precisely how to reach the hearts of their audience. Yet, it's not just about speaking but also listening with empathy and openness. Like a captivating story that unfolds with each sentence, effective communication builds and strengthens the narrative of love between partners. Employing rhetorical techniques, such as emotional appeals and ethical considerations, enriches the dialogue within a relationship. Love, after all, is the ultimate persuasion, a dance of hearts and minds. It involves the delicate balancing of giving and receiving, of influencing and being influenced. In the realm of enduring love, persuasion is about inspiring each other to grow and be the best versions of themselves, not through manipulation but through genuine care and support. Discerning truth from falsehood is crucial in maintaining trust, the bedrock of any lasting relationship. In an era where authenticity is often masked by digital facades, being truthful and transparent with one another fortifies trust. This does not imply a brutal honesty that wounds, but rather a gentle honesty that heals and builds. It's about being real and present in the relationship, offering both your strengths and vulnerabilities. The role of emotions in love cannot be overstated. Understanding and empathizing with each other's emotional states creates a bond that is both resilient and sensitive. It's about riding the waves of joy and sorrow together, celebrating successes, and offering solace in times of despair. This emotional connection acts as a glue, holding the relationship together through the ebbs and flows of life. Finally, adaptability in communication and actions underscores the dynamic nature of love. Just as a story evolves with each twist and turn, so too does love. It requires flexibility and the willingness to adjust to the changing seasons of life. This adaptability ensures that love remains fresh and vibrant, capable of overcoming challenges and embracing changes together. In weaving these ancient principles with real-life samples of couples who exemplify enduring love, we find common threads. These couples communicate with honesty and empathy, they prioritize their relationship, continually seek to understand each other, and adapt to life's inevitable changes with grace and unity. Unlocking the secrets to lasting love is akin to crafting a masterpiece of storytelling. It requires understanding, communication, truth, emotional connection, and adaptability. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of Guiguzi and illuminated by the stories of those who walk the path of love, we find that enduring love is not just a myth, but a reality that can be achieved. Like the most captivating tales, it is a journey of highs and lows, of laughter and tears, but above all, it is a journey worth taking. In the panorama of human emotions, few experiences are as universal and as challenging as navigating relationship struggles. It's a journey that tests the limits of our understanding, patience, and resilience. Drawing on the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, let's explore the art of healing together, through the lens of strategic communication and emotional intelligence. Understanding human nature, at the heart of any relationship struggle, is a fundamental misunderstanding or misalignment of needs, desires, or expectations. Guiguzi teaches us that to resolve conflicts and heal, we must first deeply understand the other person's nature and perspective. It's not merely about what is being said, but about what remains unspoken. The key lies in listening, genuinely and empathetically, to uncover the underlying emotions and motivations. For instance, when one partner expresses frustration over the other's seeming lack of involvement in household tasks, it might not be just about the chores. It could be a cry for appreciation, a need for support, or a feeling of being overwhelmed that's seeking recognition. By understanding these underlying emotions, we can address the real issues at hand. Mastery of speech, knowing what to say, is as important as knowing how to say it. In times of conflict, our words can either be the bomb that soothes or the spark that ignites further discord. Guiguzi emphasizes the importance of tailoring our speech to the situation, choosing words that heal rather than hurt. This involves not only what we convey but also our tone, timing, and manner of delivery. A gentle, "I've noticed you seem a bit distant lately, is everything okay?" can open doors that a confrontational, "You've been ignoring me," would slam shut. It's about creating a space where vulnerabilities can be shared without fear of judgment. Utilization of rhetorical techniques, emotional appeals play a significant role in persuasion, especially in personal relationships. Guiguzi underscores the power of appealing to emotions to foster understanding and empathy. Sharing personal stories and vulnerabilities can bridge gaps and soften hearts, paving the way for healing. Consider a partner sharing their fears and insecurities about not being good enough, triggered by the other's criticism. This honest revelation can transform a defensive argument into a supportive dialogue, nurturing empathy and understanding. Discernment between truth and falsehood. In the heat of conflict, truths can be stretched, and falsehoods can take root. Guiguzi teaches us the importance of discerning the truth, of peeling away the layers of hurt and misunderstanding to reveal the core issues. It's about questioning our perceptions and biases, and seeking clarity. Role of emotions. Emotions, Guiguzi notes, are at the heart of persuasion and, by extension, at the core of healing. Acknowledging and validating each other's emotions is crucial. It's about saying, "I see you, I hear you, and what you feel matters." This recognition can be profoundly healing, creating a sense of safety and belonging. Adaptability in communication. Every relationship is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Guiguzi teaches us the value of adaptability, of being fluid in our approach to communication and problem solving. It's about being open to finding new ways to connect, understand, and support each other. In weaving these ancient teachings into the fabric of our modern relationships, we find timeless wisdom for healing together. By understanding and empathizing, by communicating with care and discernment, we can navigate the struggles that test us, emerging stronger and more connected. In the end, it's not just about overcoming challenges, but about growing together, deepening our bonds through the trials we face and the hurdles we overcome, hand in hand. In the world of storytelling, whether it's spinning an enthralling yarn on stage or capturing hearts through the written word, the bedrock of any compelling narrative lies in the subtle art of connection. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, a treasure trove of strategic communication techniques, this tale unfolds the indispensable role of trust in forging that elusive bond between the storyteller and the audience. Once upon a contemporary scene, there was a raconteur, a master of narratives, who understood that at the heart of every memorable story was a profound understanding of human nature. This raconteur believed that to truly captivate an audience, one must first extend an invisible bridge of trust. But how, you might ask, does one construct such a bridge in a world brimming with countless tales? The answer lies in the essence of Guiguzi's teachings, understanding human nature. Our raconteur meticulously observed his audience, recognizing their diverse motivations, fears, and aspirations. He knew that to touch the soul of his listeners, his stories must resonate on a deeply personal level, reflecting the multifaceted mirror of human experience. With the mastery of speech as his tool, the raconteur crafted openings that were not just words but invitations into a shared journey. Whether it was a tale of triumph or tragedy, his voice carried the warmth of empathy, the sparkle of humor reminiscent of late-night show legends like Jimmy Kimmel, and the depth of understanding. His narratives were not mere recitations but dialogues with the soul. Utilizing rhetorical techniques, the raconteur skillfully balanced logic, emotion, and ethical considerations, weaving them into the fabric of his stories. He understood that to persuade is not to manipulate but to connect, to find the common ground where his story becomes theirs. His tales were bridges of emotions, where laughter and tears were stones laid by shared human experiences. Discernment between truth and falsehood was the compass that guided his storytelling. In a world saturated with content, authenticity was the beacon that drew people to his tales. The raconteur knew that the essence of trust was truth, and he treated his narratives as sacred trusts between him and his listeners. By integrating real-life samples, he grounded his stories in reality, enhancing their credibility and relatability. He also recognized the power of emotions in persuasion. His stories were not just heard, they were felt. Each narrative was carefully calibrated to resonate with the emotional states of his audience, ensuring that the journey was not just intellectual but visceral. Adaptability in communication was the raconteur's crown jewel. He understood that each audience was a unique tapestry of individuals, each with their own stories. His narratives were fluid, tailored to the moment, the mood, and the audience before him. This flexibility made each telling of the tale a unique experience, a shared moment that lived in the hearts of those who heard it. Woven through his stories were idioms, those pearls of wisdom that added depth and color. These idioms served as landmarks, guiding the audience through the twists and turns of the narrative. In every story he told, the raconteur strived for a balance between uniqueness and listener engagement. His tales, ranging from 6,000 to 10,000 characters, were masterpieces of engagement, each word carefully chosen, each sentence meticulously crafted. He respected copyright rules, ensuring that his tales were not just compelling but ethical. In the end, the foundation of trust that the raconteur built with his audience was the key to connection. It was a bridge made not of stone or steel but of words and emotions, a bridge that spanned the gap between hearts and minds. And on this bridge, stories were not just told, they were shared, lived, and remembered. Thus, through the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and the modern flair of a late-night show host's charisma, our raconteur reminds us that at the core of every great story lies the power of connection, built on the unshakable foundation of trust. In the bustling city of New York, where the cacophony of car horns and the murmur of countless conversations blend into a symphony of urban life, there lived a man named Michael. Michael was an ordinary man with an extraordinary heart, one that believed in the joy of giving. This tale, inspired by the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi and the vibrant energy of late-night show hosts, is a testament to the power of small gestures and their ability to forge unbreakable bonds. Michael's story begins on a crisp autumn morning, the kind that paints the city in hues of orange and gold. Walking to work, he noticed a young woman sitting on the sidewalk, her eyes filled with the kind of despair that words could barely touch. Without a second thought, Michael offered her a warm cup of coffee and a croissant. The woman's eyes lit up, not just from the warmth of the coffee but from the warmth of human kindness. This small gesture, insignificant in the grand tapestry of life, was a beacon of hope for her. As Michael continued his journey, he remembered a teaching from the ancient book of Guiguzi: understanding human nature is the foundation of all persuasive communication. He realized that at its core, human nature craves connection, understanding, and kindness. It was this understanding that guided his actions, turning mundane moments into memories that would last a lifetime. Michael's narrative didn't end there. Each day, he made it his mission to perform small acts of kindness. From helping an elderly neighbor with groceries to leaving anonymous notes of encouragement in coffee shops, Michael's life became a living testament to the joy of giving. His actions, though small, created ripples, touching the lives of those around him in ways he could never have imagined. The beauty of Michael's story lies not just in the acts themselves, but in their impact. Like the masterful stroke of a painter, each gesture added color to the canvas of life. His story serves as a real-life example of how integrating acts of kindness can transform the mundane into the extraordinary. Employing idioms, one might say Michael's kindness was the drop in the ocean, but for those he touched, it was the straw that broke the camel's back of loneliness and despair. In line with the teachings of Guiguzi, Michael mastered the art of speech, not through grandiose words, but through actions that spoke volumes. He understood that emotions play a significant role in persuasion, and by appealing to the emotional states of others, he was able to strengthen bonds and create a sense of community. Michael's story also highlights the adaptability in communication, another principle from Guiguzi. He tailored his approach to each individual, understanding that what comforts one person might not work for another. This adaptability in his acts of kindness made each gesture all the more meaningful. In conclusion, Michael's tale is a powerful reminder of the joy of giving and the strength of small gestures. It teaches us that kindness doesn't need to be grandiose to be impactful. In a world that often feels divided, acts of kindness serve as bridges, connecting us in ways we might not always see but always feel. As we navigate the complexities of human interactions, let us remember the wisdom of Guiguzi and the examples set by individuals like Michael. For in the end, it is the small gestures that strengthen bonds and weave the fabric of our shared humanity. In the age of digital nomads and global wanderers, long-distance love has emerged as a poignant chapter in the modern romance narrative. Like a meticulous craftsman, the distance between lovers weaves a complex tapestry of emotions, challenges, and triumphs. Drawing from the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, this tale explores the art of keeping the spark alive in a long-distance relationship, employing strategic communication, understanding of human nature, and emotional acuity. The heart, as they say, grows fonder with distance. But as the novelty wanes, the true test begins. Here, understanding human nature becomes pivotal. Each partner in this dance of distance craves connection, reassurance, and the warmth of affection. Recognizing these fundamental desires is the first step in crafting a narrative of enduring love. Communication in long-distance relationships transcends the mere exchange of words; it becomes a lifeline. Drawing from Guiguzi, the mastery of speech is not about the quantity but the quality of communication. It's about choosing the right words at the right time, harnessing the power of voice and text to bridge miles. Employing Guiguzi's rhetorical techniques involves crafting messages that resonate. In the context of long-distance love, persuasion is about reinforcing commitment and fidelity. Here, emotional appeals play a significant role. Discerning between truth and falsehood is crucial. In long-distance relationships, trust is both the foundation and the fragile pillar that holds everything together. The application of Guiguzi's teachings here emphasizes honesty and transparency. Understanding and adapting to the emotional states of your partner are vital. The teachings of Guiguzi highlight the role of emotions in persuasion. Long-distance relationships are a roller coaster of emotional highs and lows. Throughout this narrative, idioms like absence makes the heart grow fonder and out of sight, out of mind offer contrasting perspectives on long-distance love. Yet, it's the stories of real couples, navigating time zones, cultural differences, and the physical absence that truly enrich the narrative. These tales of resilience, creativity in keeping the romance alive, and the ultimate triumph of love serve as beacons of hope. In the end, long-distance love, much like a well-crafted narrative, thrives on engagement, emotional depth, and the artful negotiation of challenges. It's a testament to the human capacity for love, adaptability, and the enduring power of connection, no matter the distance. In the labyrinth of human connections, relationships often find themselves navigating through the murky waters of monotony and disconnection. It's a tale as old as time, yet each narrative holds its unique essence. Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, coupled with the artistry of storytelling, let's embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of rekindling the flames of passion and companionship in your relationship. Understanding the ebb and flow of love. Love, much like the seasons, undergoes its transformations. There are periods of blooming passion followed by times of seemingly withered connection. Recognizing this natural ebb and flow is the first step in reviving your relationship. Understanding human nature, as Guiguzi teaches, is about acknowledging that change is the only constant. Embrace it, rather than resist. Communication, the heartbeat of connection. The mastery of speech, a principal pillar of Guiguzi's philosophy, plays a crucial role in breathing life back into your relationship. Different phases in your relationship will require different modes of communication. Sometimes, it's the soft whispers of reassurance; at other times, it's the candid, raw conversations about fears and desires. Remember, it's not just about the words spoken, but also about listening, truly listening. The power of shared experiences. Integrating real-life samples into our narrative, let's consider the tale of Alex and Jamie, a couple who found themselves adrift after years of routine. They decided to embark on a culinary journey together, enrolling in a cooking class. This shared experience became a vessel for laughter, learning, and reconnection. Shared experiences, whether they're adventures abroad or simple activities at home, can reignite the spark by creating new, cherished memories. Revisiting the language of love. skillful deployment of idioms can enrich communication, and the same can be said for the languages of love. Perhaps, over time, the dialects you and your partner speak have shifted. Revisiting Gary Chapman's The 5 Love Languages can offer insights into how you both express and receive love. Is it words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch? Rediscovering how to speak your partner's love language fluently can rekindle warmth and affection. Navigating through storms together. The teachings of Guiguzi emphasize the role of emotions and adaptability in communication. In the context of a relationship, this means being attuned to each other's emotional states and being flexible in your responses. Facing challenges together, rather than allowing them to create a rift, can strengthen your bond. It's about finding the silver lining in every cloud and learning from the storms you weather together. The art of persuasion in love. Utilizing rhetorical techniques isn't just for debate, it's also for love. Persuading your partner isn't about manipulation, it's about expressing your needs and desires in a way that resonates with them. It's about painting a picture of a future together that excites both of you. Emotional appeals, when genuine, can be incredibly powerful in reigniting passion. In conclusion, a journey of rediscovery. Reviving your relationship is a journey of rediscovery of each other and of the shared path you're on. Drawing upon the ancient wisdom of Guiguzi, the key lies in understanding and adaptation, in communication and shared experiences, and in the emotional and persuasive power of love. Like the captivating narrative spun by a master raconteur, your relationship story is unique, filled with twists and turns, laughter and tears, and, most importantly, love and reconnection. Remember, the flame never truly goes out. Sometimes, it just needs a little help to burn brightly again.